Hello, fellow action figure collectors. I am the Inbox Collector, and I just wanted to do an updated video. Really, we have been following this Engine of Vengeance, and there's been a lot of controversy. And I've made my thoughts quite clear that basically I do not think this is good value for money for all the various different reasons. And basically, this sort of FOMO they created with the Robbie Reyes figure. Hey, you'll get this free figure if we get 9,000 backers by Friday today. I'm not sure of the exact time, but it's only a couple of hours away. Let's jump into this and take a look. But it basically is backfired. This FOMO they tried to create hasn't worked. So it hasn't reached the amount of numbers that it needs for this £350 toy. And I'm not going to go through all the same reasons again, but yep, you're not going to get it. So what do Hasbro do? What do? Do they just try and carry on with the project and say, well, Robbie Reyes is out, you didn't get to 9,000 backers in time? Or do they say, look, we're going to keep Robbie Reyes in, and he should have been in it anyway? Let's be honest, he should have been part of the package in the first place. It shouldn't have been a condition to get to 9,000 in order to get him and sort of create a fear of missing out. Early bird deal, they called it, but basically it's a fear of missing out. So basically, looking at this now, we've got basically what 5,775. So it isn't going to make 9,000 in the next couple of hours. There's no chance. They've even added. When I used to go on their website, it would be either United States or United Kingdom. They've even added Europe now. That is even how desperate they've got to try and get this to sell. They've added that into the mix. So basically, Europe trying to include, I don't know what countries they've included in Europe. I don't believe it's all of them, but they've even tried that out of desperation. And they've, of course, also shown us one of the action figures as part of the tier, but you would have had to have broke up to 12,000 to get it. And that is, of course, Mephisto. Even though it's not, in my opinion, and it's just my opinion, let me know in the comments if you think differently, but it's not as good as the Marvel Select. And like I said before, it would be great if Marvel Select were to re-release their one, which is actually coming with this cool throne, and Hasbro's is coming with pretty much nothing. Nothing that we've seen so far anyway. I don't really know what they can do now to salvage all this. I mean, let me know your thoughts in the comments, but are they going to kind of just release all the tiers now? Are they going to keep Robbie Reyes in and say, look, we're just going to keep him in anyway? I mean, this is becoming a complete disaster. It's not the only thing going wrong. People have been posting again today where figure swaps are happening with these windowless boxes that no one asked for. You know, you're trying to help the environment by saving on plastic, yet you create plastic figures. Yeah, no one's buying that either. You've also put the prices up rather than down when you're clearly going to be saving money. There's no way it's going to be costing more just for cardboard. It's becoming a complete and utter disaster. Do I think it can be redeemed? Well, if it doesn't get backed, and I mean as in it doesn't get to 9,000, because if you backed it now and then you realize you're not going to get a Robbie Reyes figure, you may pull out and the numbers may drop off. But if it's not going to get backed, I do think we'll get it later on down the line in sort of this retro style Toy Biz packaging. And I know some of you are going to come and say, no, that's not going to happen. The thing is, they've spent so much money already in development, in advertising. They're already losing money on this now if it doesn't get backed. Of course, they're a business. They're going to release these figures. It may not be right away, but they will release the figures, in my opinion, at least anyway. I don't know if it's true, but apparently with the Rancor that never made it, there was a Luke Skywalker figure and some other figures, and they released them. So it's quite possible we will see them. And the big question is then, Marvel. Do Marvel get involved in any of this? Because the toy license between Marvel and Hasbro, I don't know when it ends or what kind of deal it is, but do Marvel say, look, we've had enough of this. People are unhappy. Marvel fans are unhappy. It's time we give the license to someone else, or you need to do better. Because really, they do need to do better. They do need to do better for us as fans. And I think it's great that so far the majority of fans have sent that message of saying enough is enough. this wasn't good enough, and basically we, you know, we deserve better. We deserve more. We deserve more than what you're doing. It's, I've already given all my arguments and stuff. So it's an interesting thing now. I really don't know. I really don't know what they do about this Robbie Reyes action figure. Do they keep him in? They just ignore it and just say, "Look, we're going to keep him going," or do they pull him and say you didn't meet it, or do they show all the tiers now and try and drum up some more interest and try and get it to at least 9,000? Um, yeah, interesting stuff. I think this is kind of the message that Hasbro needed. If you're worried as well that basically Hasbro may stop producing action figures because it's they see the adult market is a small market, or they're not going to get the message. They'll get the message. They're making an awful lot of money. Of course they are. They make a lot of money. They also spend a lot of money. They're not just going to say, right, we're not doing Marvel Legends no more. We're just going to concentrate on kids' toys. That's not going to happen, because if they say that, some other toy company's going to come in and just say, right, we'll pick up the void that Hasbro. So don't listen to any sort of scaremongering along those lines. If this doesn't get backed, it's great. I think a great thing, because we've all sent a message to Hasbro to say, no, enough is enough. You know, you need to do better. You've overcharged. And again, there was nothing wrong with this car. It was a nice looking car, but let's be honest, it was never worth £350. And even that Mephisto, it's not it's not a premium deluxe figure. It's a nice looking Mephisto, but there's already a better one out there, the Marvel Select one. And if they were to decide to drop Marvel Select Mephisto, I would choose that one over the one that Hasbro's offering all day, every day. So, yeah, there you go, guys. Just a quick update. Let me know in the comments what you think. And we'll be keeping an eye on this as things sort of develop. It'll be interesting to see over the next 24 hours what Hasbro actually do. If they even do anything or say anything, they may just ignore it. And we'll just see where this all goes. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you all very soon.